A very warm welcome. We're in Copenhagen. Denmark hosts the World Championships for the 4th time and the first in 15 years. The capital of Denmark excited as we enter the last 16 of the Li Ning BWF World Championships 2014, coming from the BWF Super Arena just outside the city centre. So hopes are high for the players involved here today that they're getting closer to those medals in what is the biggest badminton event of the calendar year. These are the first 5 matches on offer for you here on court 1, starting with mixed doubles after claiming gold in the Commonwealth Games. Liu and Bao stand in the way of the golden couple, the Adcocks, Gabby and Chris. Saina Nehwal, the golden girl of Indian badminton, up against Sayaka Takahashi. Then Ratchok Intanen, the young Thai player, who, of course, made the semi-finals last year. Minato Mitani up against Pedersen and Yu, of course, high hopes for them. And then the semi-finalists from a year ago, Sindhu and Bae, meet in the last of those 5 matches. Women's singles, very female-dominated, isn't it? Jim Lagerson alongside myself, Richard Kaufman. As I say, the only look we'll get at some men is in this opening match in the mixed doubles. And plenty of World Championship medalists in these first 5 matches. But a bit of pressure you feel on these two, Bao and Liu. They're, of course, a young combination who are on the rise, if you like, but they've had a few stumbling blocks already here this week, both out of their respective women's and men's doubles. And you have to say, most surprisingly, for Bao Yisin.
Yeah, that was a big surprise in that ladies doubles. So I think hopefully we'll see her really focused here, and because she is a great player, and I think she will perform better than we've seen her. But again, it's a young pair, and these two Englishmen, if you can say that, they have a great routine in these matches.
Listen, Adcock and Adcock, we know a lot about them. They'll be confident. They're on a high. They're 4th in the world. They've won Super Series event now. They've won gold medal at the Commonwealth Games. They're receiving a lot of publicity back home. But for Liu and Bao now, I mean, do you feel the pressure is now increased on them? This is their first World Championships. They haven't won a game yet. And
no, not really. I don't think they're expected to perform to the top level in this event, like in the 2 other events they had. So, well, for
they are
themselves,
14th in the world, and
yeah,
it's a competitive field, isn't it? The Chinese badminton.
But I think it's more up to themselves that they feel now they have to go and have a little bit of revenge for the 2 failures, if you can call them that.
Yeah, and it's interesting. Well, look at the head-to-head in the moment. They are ranked 5th in the world. Of course, got married in the last year, won a Super Series event in the last year, won Commonwealth gold in the last year, and well, of course, Chris Adcock's had great success in this competition as well, albeit with Imogen Banker, a different partner. Lynn Maud of America is our umpire. Jitin Bhatt, closest to us from Australia, is our service judge. Yeah, they've met 3 times before. The English pair have won all 3 meetings, all within the last 10 months. The last meeting being at the Swiss Open in March. That went to 3 games, lasted an hour and 4 minutes. I just feel, obviously, Chris Adcock's also had the disappointment. He's gone out in the men's doubles as well. Yeah. I just feel, who's got more to lose here?
The English pair, I would think. Yeah. They definitely have more to lose. I would say of the 2 categories they are playing, Adcock, I don't think he's 100% prioritizing his mixed double, but I think this is the one that he really is going for. I think he would have more of a chance of a medal and even, bronze, silver, and gold in mixed double that he would have in his men's doubles. So I think this is the one he's been training for.
And of course, husband and wife. It's
never tried it, so I don't know if it's helping.
We got to be married to try that.
Yeah. Anyone out there? No, but on the other hand, the two Chinese players, I don't think, of course, they've been practicing, but I don't think they've been practicing that as much as they've been in the. You can see that Liu has been in his men's doubles and Bao in her ladies doubles.
Yeah, Kang Jun, Liu's partner. And you saw that head-to-head record there. Of course, it does play an effect, particularly the fact that it's been in the last 10 months they've played each other. All three of the matches which have gone the Adcock's way.
Yeah. Well, we spoke about that today. Yesterday we had Ip against Wang, and she lost 8 times in a row. I'm just saying, when you're up to that number 3, it's becoming a problem, because then you realize you lost the first time, the second time, and now you should be a little bit aware of what's happening. And if you're not able to change that, then...
Bao, Cheng Liu, China. On my left, Chris Adcock, Gabrielle Adcock, England. Bao.
So the last 16 of the 2014 Li-Ning World Championships get underway here in the BWF Super Arena with mixed doubles, and what a start to the day. Fault called straight away.
Yeah. That's hard.
Yeah. Good afternoon. It's interesting, isn't it? You look at this. I mean, the Adcocks, they know each other so well. I mean, they've been a combination prior to Chris going with Imogen Banker, and obviously did very well. They won the silver in the World Championship 2011, but they were boyfriend and girlfriend there. And I remember the headlines, you know, Chris dumps his girlfriend. It wasn't quite like that, of course. It was for all good reasons, but back together, and they've blossomed since they've come back together, and obviously got engaged and now married.
Which seems to help a lot. But the thing is, I think what we're going to see here in this match is that the Adcocks, can we call them that?
Yeah, the Adcocks, yeah, that's what they are
more, as I said, more specialized mixed double pair than we've seen the Chinese. The Chinese, as I said, are probably more used to training more of their clean events with the men's doubles and ladies doubles. So we'll see the Adcocks have more, what should we say, structure in their game. They know where they're hitting to build up to each other, where the Chinese pair probably are more or less just playing mixed double like they know how to do, but they're not really, they don't really have this, what can you say, organized way of playing.
Yeah, and also the fact that...
we see that, this is an example there.
The fact that you live together and you know your partner so well, obviously you do anyway when you're playing doubles, but when you're husband and wife, you know every little fault and every little nook and cranny, and you get a sixth sense sometimes, don't you, on the court?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you know, they've known each other since they were kids.
Yeah.
And we see that later, Christina Pedersen and Camilla Rotuyo. I know there's a couple of years difference between them, but they're both from the same part of Denmark, aren't they? And they've known each other a long, long time.
Yeah, a long time. Yeah. Oh, that's well played. And this is, there we see the organizations around the service situation there. They know exactly what they're covering. You see, and that can be a problem.
Just the start that the English pair would have wanted.
Yeah. And we can definitely see the difference in styles here. We see Gabby really coming forward all the time, closing the net, and then we see Chris at the backcourt hitting his very variated stick smashes and smashes. And if the Chinese are to have a chance in this match, they need to kind of get that same style. Bao needs to get up and challenge Gabby at the net.
It must have hit her hard yesterday. I mean, had, what, 24 hours to contemplate it. I mean, they've won, what, 9 of their 11 tournaments together. They've only ever lost 3 times in international tournaments. But you have to say the 3 times they've lost now, Bao and Tang Jinhua, are the big ones. All England, the World Championships, and at the Uber Cup. And you then, the self-doubt creeps in. You know, you've won all these, you know, you win tournament after tournament after tournament. And then when the, you know, when the big one's on, the ones that, you know, you're going to write home about at the end of your career.
Well, you often see that.
First round losses as well. Though.
Well, that's a big one there, I would say.
Well, second round because they got a bye, but yeah.
No, yeah, but that's the one here that's really surprising. It's the first round, you know. The other one's losing in a final or whatever. You can say you have maybe, you're maybe too tense, and you have to work on not being too nervous when you're looking at that, you know, that final match. And I've actually reached something great.
Now that's interesting. Fault's called. Okay.
Too high.
Too high, they're saying. But look at the celebration from the Chinese because a fault's called.
Yeah. But that's it. That's how it is today.
I mean, that's...
Yeah.
I mean, that's not what you call great sportsmanship,
It
is
is not, no.
I mean, listen. Celebrate a winner, by all means. Celebrate the service judge giving a fault.
Yeah. Well, I completely agree with you on that one. It's okay to celebrate a great point, and also we have to remember there is not that many unforced errors in badminton. It's more or less...
Yeah, so Chris just played a smash, down the line, celebration.
Yeah. Forced errors, you know, so if I'm playing against somebody and I'm really outplaying and he's hitting it in the net, it's because I played a really good rally. That's okay, I think.
Yeah.
But when it's an umpire or a service judge, it's maybe not the coolest thing.
As I say, there's definite pressure on Bao, I think, after yesterday. You have to remember Chris was on court an hour as well in his match in the men's double, losing to the Japanese pair of Kimura and Sonoda. Gabby's doing very well at the net, but this Chinese pair just got the gap closer. Yeah. Very early stages still, of course.
Well played. Well, Liu.
7, 8.
And that's better from the Chinese pair, building up, covering each other's. But there we see Gabby again. She keeps the net. The English pair wants to keep the attack, and that's the reason why, and this is well played by the English pair. And we just see that Gabby just keeps coming forward to that net. She wants to go forward up there, and not to kill it all the time, but to keep the attack.
And you look at all the disciplines here. Of course, we've got no Natsi and Ahmed in the mixed doubles, no Lindan in the men's singles. We've got in the men's doubles, the Indonesian pair, the number Setiawan and Hassan, they're not here. Now the women's doubles #1 pair are out as well. There's
we're going to have some new world champions.
Not any new ones, but there's great opportunities. You have to put Chris and Gabby Adcock up there with medal hopes here.
Definitely.
And a big obstacle to overcome here, of course.
Yeah. I think the Bao and Liu is finding their rhythm. See, Bao is up there challenging, and this is what they need to do, and that's very well played by Bao. She knows now that Gabby's going to try and take that net, and then she just plays it back, not to Gabby, but just behind her back. And therefore, it's difficult for Chris to kind of find that rhythm.
Well, they lead in this game for the very first time, do Liu and Bao.
Great angle on that smash. Look, Gabby's standing ready in her forehand, and he just hits to her backhand. She can't reach that way.
And there we go. It was looking very good in terms of the start for Chris and Gabby Adcock, but back have come Bao Yusin and Liu Cheng, and At the interval, they lead 11 points to 9.
And of course, it's legendary coach San Jun, who won the Olympic gold medal twice. So he should have a few advices to give. That's a great rally here.
Yeah, a lot of movement on court.
Incredible defense.
What a winner that is. Liu with a defensive shot that finds.
But there you
right
see the battle. Yes, look at the battle for the front court there. But that is just pure class. Chris had all the full court to hit on and actually did what I thought was right, hit to the body, but Liu just that quick. Amazing.
Well, it's not yet crisis time for Chris and Gabby, but things are certainly very much in the favor of the Chinese pair here. They've won 6 points in a row.
Yeah. But it's because the Chinese pair has started to learn what the English pair is doing. And Bao is just basically going forward and taking the net away from Gabby.
Not got it there.
Not right there. But that was also from a smash. But when she has the chance, she's playing those drop shots or those shots to the net. She's playing that to the side. It's very effective. So not only is she turning the game around, she's also moving her from side to side. Nice, well played by Gabby. That's where she's best. She's good at finding those little areas where her opponents don't really know who's to take. You can see that Liu there thinks Bao is going to take it, but leaves it.
It was out by some margin, that one.
And there we see a beautiful thing from the English pair. Look, Bao is playing to Gabby, but Liu, and that's straight into his left hand, so that's a forehand winner for him. So they're really using this left-right combination well, the English pair. It's giving them a little bit of a momentum here. No? The classic curse.
Momentum stopper.
That's a great smash by Chris. And it's difficult for two right-handed people to play a lefty because it's a tendency for players to go for the backhand side, and it's just, you know, it's a natural feeling. It's in this case there's just a forehand standing there, so.
And that netted serve from Chris Adcock wasn't a momentum stopper after all, was it?
I think you can call it a habit shot. Can you not? You have a habit Yeah. And there again, you see it's straight to Chris' forehand, and from there he can build anything up. Again.
On the back level again.
That's a good rally. Really, really good mixed double here. Both pairs are really battling.
Still a slight edge here for Bao and Liu, but tiniest of margins. So a service mistake brings us back level again. And then one for the other side.
And that just shows you where both pairs are right now. They know it's tight.
But that's 2 in a row now for Chris.
Yeah.
That's going to play on the mind, especially we've got some big tight points coming up.
That could be hurting in the long run. Again, Gabby going to the net and the lift to the forehand. Oi, what a save.
Yeah, Liu.
That's a great save. What a rally.
Not the first time he's done that in this game as well. What a win that is for China.
Both pairs are really playing at a really, really high pace. Again, Liu's incredible fast defense gives them a point.
Yeah, he was superb in that point. Another brilliant defensive shot from Liu.
And that's got to be frustrating for Chris. Having built all these rallies up to that finishing touch, and then it's very seldom that the defense will win games, but in this case it has won them the lead. Especially Liu, so I think he might need to go and hit on Bao a little bit. And maybe not give so much or so many hard smashes to Liu. Yeah, that's well played.
Game points.
Really, really good performance by the Chinese pair here.
And there it is, the opening game.
Impressive.
Very impressive. Liu Cheng and Bao Yixin with an excellent display here. 21 points to 16. High quality mixed doubles match up this one. But it's China on top after game 1.
And back to the drawing board for the English pair.
Yeah, confirmation of the scoreline there, 21-16.
I think some of the things they're doing is quite right. I think they have put themselves in good positions in the rally, especially the last 4 or 5 rallies in which they lost. But it's just that finishing touch. They need to have a little bit more patience. I think Chris is going for winners too early. And as we've seen the whole game now, that Liu is just basically using his power against him.
See go tumbling here. Can Chris and Gabby turn around? Of course, we've got 2 seeds here, but you know what I mean. Not a top seed. Oh.
That's a great play by Chris. It's a good rally to start with.
Well, they look determined to make amends, don't they, Liu and Bao, for their respective defeats in the men's and women's doubles.
There was an urgency there.
There's a determination for sure.
And this is what they said in the start, and this is what Bao changed after they got that little bit of a gap in the first game. She's just aware that that shot was properly come in around the net and nice and easy. She's not doing so much with the shot. She's just putting it behind Gabby's back, and from there Chris can't really turn the game around.
Goodness me, that wasn't far away. There's
a
challenge coming up from Liu. I think it was just out.
Yeah, but what a save again. What an incredible save again. Look at that. Look, from this one, it's not a really great shot, but he's all the way up at the net. Oh, I'm not going to judge that one.
No?
No, I think that's good. That good, it was out, you know. That's a good challenge.
Don't try and change it around now. We know what you meant.
See, one of the things that is not working for the English pair either is that they normally get a lot of points in the service situation. But as we've seen in the whole tournament here, oh, that's really smart play. Really smart play by Bao there. And then we really see what's happening. She knows Gabby wants to go forward. So what is she doing? Lifting it to the back. And Gabby's even smiling there. So smart play by Bao. But normally they would get a lot of points in the service situation, but the Chinese, with the circumstances of this environment that we have in this hall, where we've seen that people has been able to come out of the service situation because there's not that much drift, then they have a problem. They don't get the quick points.
Well, this is a statement, isn't it, from Liu and Bao. This is a pair they've lost 3 times out of 3 too.
He's playing really well, Liu.
After the problems in their respective doubles, and they took that opening game. You just wondered, could they maintain it? Well,
I think they can. And again, I want to go back to that service game because Liu is just, he covers too much. He's he can cover more right now than Chris can. So he's all over court. So they haven't made the court small, if you know what I mean. It's not around, you know, they're playing flat and this net and service situation. It's actually rallies, and I just think that the Chinese players right now, Liu is just too quick.
Right idea. She's dominating the net. Couple of mistakes in the last few points, but nothing to suggest that there's a turnaround here on the cards. She made up for that, didn't she?
Can say that. Again, the quick point off the serve and third shot. Normally where the English pair would be better, but not today.
Well, just as it got a little bit tighter. Lead again, pretty good for Bao and Liu. Oh my goodness. Keeping it alive again, aren't they, Bao and Liu? This time into the net, but worrying times for Mr. and Mrs. Adcock.
Well covered by Gabby there. But it's quite hard for them to get their points. They have to really work for it.
Yeah.
That's a bad serve. Seems to be struggling with her serve. Gabby Adcock. That's normally a winner.
Yeah, she's had a few of those in this game. It kept the English pair's hopes alive, really. Not winning many points with winners. And there's no doubt about it. I mean, she's playing very well, but the stronger of this combination has been the male partner, hasn't it, in Liu?
But this is more like the English ones, you know, a little flick serve, a serve fall where two flick serves actually, I think, you know, kind of making a lot of damage on the service situation.
He is firing, isn't he, Liu?
Really, and in good balance all the time. Look at that round the hinge pass there. Look at that, how quick he comes up. It's almost impossible for Gabby to do anything with that, because he's got so much to hit on.
Well, you're thinking he's going the other way, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. Unlucky.
Yeah, he read it, but didn't execute it. And once again, it's the Chinese pair who go into the interval with the lead, already a game to the good, and 11 points to 8 up in the second as Adcock nets.
Please welcome the technical officials on court number 3. The umpire is Radovich Rensna from Poland, and the service judge is Christian Johannesson from Denmark.
Well, now or never, really, as far as they're concerned.
11-8.
More Brazilian colours they're wearing than English colours.
Please welcome.
Was that an English colony?
Huh?
Was it an English colony?
Portuguese. Portuguese.
Yeah, I know.
And she is facing from Chinese Taipei, Zhang Zhu-Ying.
On the left.
And I would probably see Chris maybe be a little bit more patient in his attack, and just instead of hitting hard on anything, he would just try and nice and easy to play this shuttle in front of the net, a little bit downward. But they gotta get those serves better. They're not serving that well.
Yeah, I think the height on that serve was a result of the two earlier that went in the net.
Yeah, well, exactly. That's fine.
They've still got them within sight, haven't they?
That's a challenge, yeah. Oh, that's a good call.
Okay, you can challenge. You can challenge.
What was the
Challenge.
what's the decision?
Yeah, she said correction.
Chris Adcock. It's okay, you're winning.
Yeah, that's quite cool. I like that. It's okay, you won it. That means he keeps it, but she can't correct it anymore. And you can see that.
So the umpire can't overrule.
So he
the
has
decision.
to take a challenge, but she made the mistake.
The umpire definitely can't say.
Well, I don't think so. Or else she said she wouldn't do what she did there, and instead she said challenge. She challenged it. So maybe she can challenge.
Yeah, obviously
I don't
not.
know.
Yeah, obviously.
So, and when Chris went up, what? He said it's okay. You'll win it, because she knew it was win. So, what happens when?
Sorry. 10-11.
Yeah, we
What
got the
happens
score.
when you?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you.
10-11.
Yeah, when you win your challenge, you of course keep the challenge.
It's okay. It's okay. 10-11.
I think you're right.
You didn't get that point. No, that's not your point. That's not your point.
Well, they might have a case there.
Yep.
They might have a case.
Yeah, I think it was 12-9.
They took away the wrong point.
Play, please.
No. The English pairs who get to 10 now because they won the challenge.
Yeah.
Get on
but
court.
the Chinese players had 12.
Yeah, so it should be 12-10.
Should be corrected.
Hold on, please.
Yeah, it's easily confused, isn't it? Because the points go up and then they get taken away, which is why the umpire's a little confused. But I'm pretty sure it should be 12-10. All we need to go back is press rewind on the older the scoreboard.
They should have 12, but I reversed it over when they lost the point. So, and I'm not sure how to add one back onto the score here.
There you go, you've heard it. I don't know if you heard that from the umpire. She knows it should be 12-10.
It's okay. Off court. Give me a second. Please. Off court. So it should be 10-12, so they should have a point. But I'm not sure on here how to add the score without
I think she's actually quite cool.
giving them a point.
You know, she's taking this in the right way.
It'll reverse the...
Like, she's not making a big thing. She's just easy, you know.
Okay, there we go. We're good. Thank you.
Oh, that
Sorry. Relax.
Modern
Relax.
technology.
Listen, I'm with her. Which button do I press? I'm often like that.
Sorry.
Oh, she's cool.
She knew it was wrong, and you know, no panic. Let's just get it sorted.
Yeah.
You have to watch, Gabby.
Really, really cool. Good umpiring.
And it all came from a wrong call.
Yeah.
Which we all knew what the right call was.
But the thing is, with the challenge and a good umpiring, we got the fair game, and that's what we want. There's nothing like the game is. Nobody's taking advantage of anything here, so fantastic. And what a great rally they start up with after that. Oh, that's a good clear. But it's wide though.
Not so good now.
But it was a smart play. A little bit of momentum going the English way right now. Maybe the Chinese are getting a little bit shaky.
But it was 9-5. It's now 12-11.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just wide. It's a big miss.
But you can see what what Chris and Gabby's trying now. That right there. If that's good, it's difficult shot for Leo because he has to create everything himself from no power from the rally. So as Gabby is playing it, and that's a smart play. That's a great serve. Oh,
got her all tangled up, didn't it? Well, the shuttle changed. How could it be? That baffles me. There's only one shot with it. It's a little flick of a serve.
Well, I'm not going to sit here and say anything against the players because I did it myself. It's a mental thing. It's just there's got to be something wrong with the shuttle.
I might want to change it again.
Yeah. But you can say in one way it has to be agreed with both pairs if or else it won't be changed. But she's really feeling, you know,
she
after that serve,
a bit, doesn't she? Well, since she put that backhand wide as well, really, and then came the serve, then came this.
Leo also serving really well. We can see he's just so close to the tape. It's very difficult. And again, it's Gabby, and it also comes from Chris' return there. But the thing is that the thing they're trying to do now in the service situation, where they have to, you see, play that shot there. If the serve is really good, it comes too much upwards, and that means that Leo, he can just push it.
Well, this looks like an unassailable lead now. They're racing to the line here, and after their troubles in the men's and women's doubles, Liu Cheng and Bao Yixin look like they're going to get it done in the mixed. And as I say that, serve hits the top of the net, and there's a little bit of respite for the Adcock couple.
Well, he went for a good serve, and he got the last 7 points or something like that. So
he ended a run of 5 in a row.
That's not a good serve.
He has played brilliantly. Liu Cheng,
amazing.
The 22-year-old has led the way here, you have to say. Not that Bao Yixin hasn't played a part, but he has been the forefront of this, well, you would assume victory now.
Well played by Gabby.
Sudket Sarali or Danish pair Anders Christiansen and Judy Hartmann. They play the winner of this one.
Again.
It needs to be a big run though, doesn't it? From Chris and Gabby Adcock here.
It's a good start. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going. And oh yeah.
15-19.
You see these 3 rallies they won, you know, Gabby's been up there and really doing what she's best at, and when at the top of her game, she's really, really good.
That's also good.
Fantastic. And this is the English pairs game, you know. That's 4 really, really quick points. But that's his first time in the match we've seen that.
Well, it's never too late.
Never, definitely not. It took 4, why not 3 more? Maybe even 5 more.
Well, their opponents are playing so well. That's really one of the reasons why maybe not, but wow. Well left, wasn't it?
That's a challenge.
It's a challenge. It looked well left. It looked just out, but it wasn't by much, was it?
I don't think the Bao really believe in that. It's going to be changed.
Please welcome the technical official.
Ooh.
Number 2.
Oh, that is worrying time for England.
Yeah, the replay made it look a little closer than initial instincts.
I just think that reaction came a little bit too late from the Chinese player. It was more of a hoping challenge.
Oh, hold on.
It's out.
It's just out. That's as close as it gets.
That's a great call by the line judge.
Went for the flick serve, and it was read by Bao. And it brings up match points. A little bit of hesitation, and he's put it wide. He's put it wide, Liu, on match point. Wow.
That is unbelievable.
They're just about alive and kicking, aren't they? But it's on the Chris Adcock serve here.
And he hasn't been serving that well, so let's see if that's a better serve. Great defense.
Oh, what a return
wonderful
that is.
by Gabby. What an amazing save.
Yeah, she deserves to smile from that
definitely.
one.
Definitely.
Fantastic. She meant that, didn't she?
Yeah, giving Leo a little bit of his own medicine.
Wow. 1 match point remains. It's long, 3 saved.
That is pure strength. That is mentally really, really strength. They were really, really out of this competition.
Still plenty of work to do. Goes with the flick serve. And it's a winner. 4th match point.
Well played by Liu Bao there. And another match point. But they've lost both flick serves, so maybe they shouldn't be using that, the English pair. But let's see if they get a chance more.
Yeah, they might not.
Oh, that's a good follow-up by Chris.
You talked about their mental strength here. That's 4 match points they've now saved. 21-all. You have to get it right. 1 miss hit and it's over.
Does she dare to flick serve?
I shouldn't think so.
No, it's a good...
Oh, so you can't afford a mistake. There was one there, and it's match point number 5.
Unless he wants to.
Got to put that behind you.
What a great game.
What a way to start day 4 of these World Championships.
Yeah.
Oh, what a shot this time from Chris Adcock.
That's a great return. And you can see it's a different appearance, a different attitude the Chinese pair has now. They're feeling it. They're really feeling it. Incredible coverage by Bao there. And Chris is just storming forward there and putting her under so much pressure, but she's showing the coolness and just keeping the racket up and just playing it back. Well, and eventually they didn't know who was going to cover it.
Well, they've had 5 previous match points. Here comes number 6. Same result. Fighting spirit from the Mara couple here.
This is just badminton, you know. Liu couldn't do anything wrong for like till 1911 or whatever it was. But now it doesn't seem to get a shot back. And it's the flick serve.
And now they have a game point of their own. Chris and Gabby Adcock here.
Yeah. We could have one more flick serve.
6 match points have come and gone. Is this to take it to a 3rd? Well, is that in or out?
Challenge. Yeah.
There's a challenge. There's a challenge here. Let's have a look at the replay. It's in. It's in.
Yep. And as you said yesterday, that challenge has to come straight away. You know, just saw Chris there talking to the coach before he made the challenge. And the umpire's got to be really, really aware of that, because he can actually sit there on that side and see if it's in or out. So
it looked in.
It is in.
Yeah.
So you couldn't really see it. But then again, I really think they should be very precise with that, that it comes up straight away, that it's the players that makes the challenge.
They shouldn't
not
refer to the coach.
No.
Yeah. It's a 24-point salt.
1 challenge remaining. Play on.
What a great game here.
It's wide, it's wide.
But the pressure is so much on the front court now. None of these pair wants to lift the shuttle at all, because that could mean that it's over. So we'll see a lot of front court play here.
7th match point in a game that's run and run. A game that looked over. It looked like an unassailable lead for Bao and Liu.
No.
That's wide from Gabby Adcock, and that is game over. The number 4 seeds are out here. And all credit to Bao Yisin and Liu Cheng. They didn't panic. They lost the opportunity of 6 match points, but at the 7th time of asking,
21-16,
they found a way. This shot from Gabby Adcock well wide in the end.
Yeah, they went for the same one we saw earlier there, where she was going to hit to that side of Bao over there, and then Chris following up. But at this time, she just hit it out. And then maybe she should have gone more to the body. Well, that's easier said than done for sitting up here. But
well, you could go back. I'm sure she would do it that way. But what a way to start these last 16 matches. 21-16, 26-14, 26-24, I should say. It's Bao Yisin and Liu Cheng through to the quarterfinals of the mixed doubles. And they'll meet another Chinese pair in Kai and Yao Chong or Ko and Kim. Ko Soo Kyung and Kim Ha-na and Kai Lu and Yao Chong Huang playing later on today. But what a terrific first match this was.
welcome the technical officials on court number 1. The umpires, Jiten back from Australia.